Hey guys, it's sapphireyagami, and I'm here with a review for Gotham, Season 2, Episode 5. So within this episode, we have a couple of things going on. We are introduced to a new character, and we are introduced to the reason behind Theo's revenge against the Wayne family. So we start off with Penguin, aka Oswald Cobblepot, aka Penguin. We'll start off with Penguin begging Theo to let his mother go. He's offered to still do Theo's bidding regardless, but Theo obviously knows better and refuses. Before he left, Penguin also drops off a trunk containing the garbage man for Wayne Enterprises, aka the man who knows all the company's dirty secrets, and this can't be good. Meanwhile, the unit alpha of the GCPD strike force took out one of Penguin's cash houses, and because one of the henchmen had a rocket launcher, Captain Barnes got inspired to take out a known weapons distributor next, the Merc. Now, seriously, when I first heard the word the Merc, I was thinking of Deadpool. I was like, the Merc with the mouth, what? But then the second thought that came to my mind was, Gotham actually has a supply store where you can buy these things. What is this, like the Sam's Club of Gotham City for villains? Yes. On aisle, we have a sale on grenades. Aisle 2, villains. I was looking to buy some grenades. I had to wait, for my paycheck again. Things money been tight. Like, that's how I picture villains going through the Merc shopping. Like, dang, I finally got my paycheck. Now I can finally get every rocket grenade launcher I've been waiting for. That's how I kind of picture the villain shopping through the Merc. Like, man, that's a sale on dynamite. 2-for-1 C4 deal. Yes, like seriously, that's kind of how I picture villains is go shopping through the Merc. 2-for-1, buy 2 C4s and get a dynamite free. And so, back at the GCPD, Nigma invites Lee and Gordon out for a double date with him and Miss Kristen Kringle because now they're going steady. And he was like, but the way he announced the fact that he was dating, it was like, me and Miss Kringle would like to ask you for a double date. It's like he had to wait. He paused for dramatic effect, and Leslie and Gordon was like, okay. Gordon was like, no, I got plans. Leslie like, we'll be happy to. And they were like, eh. And the girl was like, no. Gordon was like, no, I don't want a double date. Like, no. Anyway, so they go to the joint the double date, right? And so it's going good, except for the fact that Edward wants to be all like, he started explaining how cheese is made and stuff. It's like, sweetie, this is a date. You don't, he's like, leave the nerdiness. Just, have regular talk, like, how was your day at work? And I don't want to know how cheese is made and congruent and all that stuff. Ooh. So I was tweeting while I was watching this. So if you follow me on Twitter, you probably read some of my tweets. So I actually made a tweet about if Edward and Christian ever go to that part of their relationship where they engage in sexual intercourse. I have a feeling Edward is actually gonna, instead of enjoying the feeling of that experience, he's gonna actually be explaining it. Like, when he's thrusting, like, and she could probably moans, he's gonna be like, see, what had happened is the nerve is and goes to the brain and the hypothalamus and the limbic system, and it comes back down to you, and she's gonna be like this. Edward, just be quiet and thrust. Like, I feel like he's gonna seriously explain every aspect of the experience, from the nerves go up to here, and the nerves goes to this part of the system, which registers to this part of the system, and sends back to the nerve impulses to your body, and it goes to, yeah, I just kind of picture that's how he would do it. So, back to Theo, Galavan, and the Penguin. Tabitha, she drops off another thing for Penguin to do, which is to, hire some arsonists and, burn something up, right? So then, Penguin sends Butch to go do it. Butch finds Selena. Selena sends him, brings him to these boys who are the best arsonists in town. They're known as the Pike Brothers, and they also have a fifth sister named Bridget. So they end up going to the Merc the Merc warehouse, buying some things. The youngest Pike brother, he ends up putting some dynamite in his pocket. So when the GCPD, the Alpha Force, Strike Force, raid him, he runs. He is chased by Captain Barnes and Gordon, and just don't resist arrest. He pulls out a gun, starts shooting. They shoot at him. They end up shooting the dynamite, thus he explodes. And then Captain Barnes reminds to Gordon, like, what kind of gun is you packing? Damn, But that because he wanted to put, TNT in that's freaking popping. So when he's fighting, like, why would you do that? You have dynamite in your pocket and you want to ensue in a gunfight? Now when they bury you, all it's going to be is a box for you. And so, since his character had died, or not died, he exploded. That leaves Bridget to go and pick up what they need, what her brothers need to do, and they threaten her, like, if you don't do it, we'll just pimp you out. I'm like, wow, like, really though? And so she ends up doing it. She's scared of fire. She has a fear of fire. So when they first do it, then they do a few places, get what they gotta get out. She got her leg burnt a little bit. And they're like, this hurt me, get the car, we got a place to go. So she eventually creates an outfit, which is pretty much the Firefly's outfit. So now we know who the Firefly is gonna be. It's Bridget! Woo! And so Selena comes to talk to her, like, you don't have to do this and stuff like this. And then they kind of help go this back and forth thing about, you're doing this for this and you're doing this for this. And so then we go to the history between Theo, Galavan, and his revenge. Why he's doing what he's doing. So Penguin ends up confused at why Theo wanted the old family Wayne knife. So he brought in an old woman who runs an antique shop to figure out why it's so important. The woman, upon seeing the knife, was clearly afraid and reveals it was used a long time ago to enact justice on a family who used to run Gotham City along with the Waynes. So they go into this bad flashback of what people would be like, or each time with the hair and everything. So it's obviously a bunch of these, families, the Waynes was one of them, and they all used to run Gotham. But it says, after one of their sons was found with a Wayne woman, she claimed it wasn't consensual, so pretty much she cried rape. And the entire family was forced to change their name to Galavan. The man in question had his arm chopped off with that very same knife and sent away to exile in France. So this is why he is focused. This is why Theo is focusing his revenge on Wayne family and Wayne Enterprises. However, Bruce Wayne has no idea what's going on. So, Penguin, inspired by this new knowledge of Theo, orders Butch to work his way inside Theo's organization so they can manipulate him now that they know what he wants. And in order to sell the fact that Penguin thinks Butch turned traitor for Galavan, Penguin chops off his arm using that very same knife. Gordon and Bullock figured out all the targets the arsonists hit were owned by Wayne Enterprises. So they caught the Pikes in action. The next day, brother drove off and abandoned Bridget, and she accidentally lit a member of the strike force on fire trying to escape. Selena helps her get away while the burnt officer died from his injuries. His death lit a fire under the rest of the unit, Alpha, and they vowed to catch this cop killer using every legal method at their disposal. That inspired Gordon to promise his endorsement for Theo's mayoral campaign as long as Theo promises to back the GCPD no matter what methods they use to get the job done. Back at his loft, Theo was delighted to find Father Creel waiting for him, a member of his old family. He showed off his acquisition of the knife and promised to get Bruce soon too. They celebrate how their day of redemption is almost at hand, and Father Creel revealed that their brothers are crossing the sea and will be in Gotham soon, redeeming the city while Bruce will be dead. So it's like, it's about to get really, really interesting in future episodes to come of Gotham. So comment, rate, subscribe. I will see you guys next time, and I love you. Mwah.